Welcome everyone to the Port Island Central Green Space. Now you might be wondering why I'm standing on a slippery rock. Well, here today we are versing Vissel Kobe, a team we've not had a bad history against. In our previous two meetings last season, we didn't lose, we drew one and got a victory. Now, in terms of their team, they do have a few big names. They still have the likes of Iniesta, Lincoln and Vermaelen. And joining them is a youngster I would have loved to sign, the 22-year-old Japanese amazing winger, I believe, in Watanabe. So, without further ado, let's hop on over to the stadium and crack on with today's game. Okay, so as you can see, we're not jumping straight into the tactical meeting screen today. We're not even in a catch-up game because we don't have any catch-up games. We are instead having a little look at the fixtures. Yes, because there's a few important games going on that we need to keep an eye on. So first of all, who is Yokohama F. Marinos playing? They're a point behind us. They don't have a game by looks of it today. But Cerezo Osaka does, and they are versing a Vispa Fukuoka, 19th in the league, struggling 3 points from 6. I think Cerezo Osaka is going to win their game, get on to 16 points. Not too much of an issue for us right now. If we lose, I don't see them overtaking us because I don't see them making up a 7-goal difference. Although last time I said that, I believe it was Vissel Kobe or another team which banged in a bunch of goals and made me worry. In fact, it might have been Marinos, because Marinos are now close to our goal difference. So yeah, last time I said that, it came back to bite me on the backside. So I'm not going to count Cerezo Osaka out from catching us up in today's episode, but it's very unlikely. The real one is the Yokohama F. Marinos game, which I'm assuming is on the Sunday now. Who is that against? Well, Kashima Antlers. Nice. Big game. Antlers, do us a favour please and stop them from winning. Ideally, win it yourselves. But if you can hold them to a draw, that would be lovely. It would keep a little bit of a gap, and even if we lost, it would mean we would only be a point behind. Instead of... Oh no, what am I on about? If they don't win, they get a draw, we'll be on the same points. I'm very slow. Anyway, we'd probably end up behind on goal difference or level on goal difference. So, enough rambling about possible teams overtaking us in Marinos and Osaka. Let's try and get the business done here today against a struggling Vissel Kobe team down in 12th. Only 7 points from 6 games, which means they're probably going to destroy us in today's game because that's usually how Football Manager works. A team like these, very good side, good players, struggling, you then verse them and then they destroy you. So, they suggest we go from a balanced to a cautious mentality. We're sticking with balanced, I think, for this one. Ease off the tackles wouldn't be a bad idea. I'm not doing it just because of his one bucking away from the suspension, though. So, we're going to apply the opposition instructions. If you had a more pressing reason why I should do it, maybe a tactical one, then yes, I might do it, but not just to stop him from getting a bucking. Now, in terms of today's game, we've got a breezy 17 degrees Celsius. Very good pitch condition, 21,766 tickets sold out of 34,000. And our team for today is Obi-Wan Kenobi in goal, a backline of Suga, Havania, Inukai and Komai, Fujita and Miyazawa in central midfield. On left is Sonkrazin, Lucas on the right, Lopez in the middle and Nakagawa up front. Bench consisting of Nakano, Hatsu, Fukumori, Kim Mintai, Rano Kawasaki and Nakashima. So without further ado, let's head on out that tunnel. Hatsu's the only one not particularly pleased. The rest are enjoying the tactics as they are. So we have Obi-Wan Kenobi coming up in today's game. Let's get on out into the Kobe Wing Stadium. We've been on a good run so far. Go out there and impress me. Indeed. Got Obi. We don't have the Wan, but we do have Kobe. So, let's crack on with this. See how Obi-Wan Kenobi gets on today. Will it be the Obi or the Kobe which is happy by the end of it? We shall find out. Miyazawa gets it to Lucas Nakagawa. It's gone wide. It's gone wide. Also, I'm recording this the day after I got my jab. Or at least my first one. Obviously, this video is going to come out a couple of weeks late, by which time, hopefully you fine ladies and gents have had yours as well, if you haven't already had it. But Cerezo Osaka has suggested 1-0 up against Fukuoka. That is not surprising. Lopez there with a corner, whips it in, nodded away by Seko, and they're trying to come on the counter-attack. It's a ball over the top. Oh, come on, you can't let them do that. Suga make a lovely tackle, or just let him pass it back to Iniesta. That's not a good idea at all. Yamaguchi plays it all the way back to Seko. Seko up to Yamaguchi. They're trying to play it down this right-hand side, I'm guessing? No, they're just going to give it away to Nakagawa. Nakagawa on the counter-attack. Can you do anything with it? Whip it across, perhaps, my friend? Or get tripped. That works for me. We can put it in the back of the net. I'm not really too fussed how we do it. But Komai, you have to put this ball in the goal. Please, Komai. Come on, Komai. I believe in you. Apparently unfounded to have faith in Komai here today. He's let us down yet again. Ball into the back post, nodded away. I should probably see if we've got a better penalty kick taker than Komai, because right now he's not in the greatest of form. Second, dispossessed by Fujita. They now have a throwing. 25 minutes in, and Osaka is 2-0 up in their game. They have moved up to second place, at least temporarily, whilst Tomorrow's are not playing here today. Now, Frontale is playing Tokyo later on today. Again, I think Frontale should probably win that one. But here it is 0-0. We've had 9 shots to their absolute 0. 3 on target to their 0. A 1.66 XG to, you guessed it, absolute 0, because they haven't had any shots. 5 corners to 1. 5 fouls to 4. 2 yellow cards, 1 yellow card. 87% passing to 83. 62% possession to 38. But let's head on into the dressing room. Couple of disappointing players. Song a 6.6, Lopez a 6.6. Need a bit more from you two. Miyazawa a 6.4. You're our playmaker. You're going off, my friend. I'm not happy with that performance. Miyazawa, definitely not happy with your performance. You are going off right this second. So, we're going to do that. We're going to swap you over. We're going to pray Fujita doesn't get himself sent off, because both of the players on yellow cards right now are 2 of our better players in today's game. So, don't want them getting sent off. We are going to put Kim Min-tae into that central midfield. And hopefully Fujita can start being a ball playing provider from that central midfield in today's game. Now we're up to the 66th minute. We are going to make some more substitutes. Kim Min-tae's decided to also get himself a yellow card, so got a bit of an issue in the centre here. Lopez on a 6.5, 6.4 for Krasin. Okay, Kawasaki is coming on. Can't remember, it's been a while since I've recorded this. Inside forward, okay, he's happy doing that. Can we swap anyone into Lopez's position? Komai. You know what? This probably isn't the brightest idea I've ever had, or 3 people on yellow cards being right in the heart of our midfield, but it's what we're doing. We're risking it for the biscuits. Got to risk it for the biscuit, get the worst players off the pitch. We are going to demand a bit more. Lads, I want a bit more from you. This has been pathetic. Fujita is tired. Lucas is tired, so that doesn't help. Suga now is also tired. We've only got 10 minutes remaining. We've only had 3 shots out of 12 on target. But can we do something here? Hatsu back post. Oh, come on, Nakagawa. Kawasaki with a beautiful header down for Nakagawa to slot it into the bottom left corner. And 5 minutes from the end of this game, it looks like we might steal a victory here today. Okie dokie, should have done a little bit better. But we shall take that, especially after the disappointment of Komai not even putting the penalty away, which led to us having to try and get a late goal. So, it's 1-0 at the end of this one. Not the most convincing win, but it doesn't matter. We got the 3 points at the end of it. 14 shots to their 2, 4 on target to their 0. A 2.31 XG isn't too bad, but that shots on target relative to overall shots is very disappointing. A 0.07 for them. 12 corners to 5, 7 fouls to 7 fouls, 3 yellow cards to 1 yellow card, 86% passing to 83, 60% possession to 40. As you can see, there's quite a bit of green around the team, but a few players like Miyazawa, Songkrazin and Lopez, key parts of this team, were just very disappointing. Thankfully though, Nakagawa, a goal and a 7.7, saves the day. So, well done lads. Not going to berate you for the few players who were very disappointing. We're simply going to accept the fact that we have a 3-point lead on Osaka, now a 4-point lead on Marinos, who of course have that game in hand. Now, how they get on in that one is going to be interesting. We're not going to stick around for it, and we are definitely going to rest the players as they would like. We're also on a 15-match unbeaten streak. That is not bad. So, a win in the last one, a draw, win, 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 win. A lot of these are wins as well. Yokohama, the last one to get a draw against us. Not too shabby. So, of course, delighted with the win, but things don't get much easier. So, I'm going to record against Sanfrecce Hiroshima. We are, of course, going to have that as a catch-up game in the next episode when we verse Yokohama F Marinos, and I wouldn't be surprised if they win their next one. So, that's going to be a big game. It's probably going to be first versus second, or at least first versus third, or fourth, I guess. No. First versus third minimum, because Frontail cannot catch them. So, I hope to join you for that big game in the next one. I thank you all for watching. I hope you all have a lovely night, and goodbye.